Sister spouse's attention requested Christine earthy colored clean her home. Does sister spouse's star Christine Brown have a neatness issue in her home? Another video from Tony and Michael T has a few watchers stunned and dismayed. Peruse on to see information exchanged. Christine earthy colored's little girl concedes their homes are excessively filthy for recording. Over the last couple of times of sister spouses, fans saw they film inside home less habitually. Numerous scenes occur in cafes or stores, as a matter of fact. Is there an explanation for that? Michael T's live saying tender loving care advised her to enlist help. A Reddit client posted on the web. Michael T and her better half posted a live saying that in her home as well as Christine's too, her mother's, tender loving care let them know they needed to genuinely recruit help on the grounds that their house wasn't being cleaned as expected. The overpowered proceeded to talk about how they found it odd that Christine couldn't enroll her 6 youngsters to contribute and assist with the cleaning. Obviously, tender loving care told Michael T and Christine that their home was grimy to the point that on the off chance that they didn't enlist help, they were concerned it make fans make CPS or kid administrations come investigate the house or simply outrageous reaction with fans. This isn't stunning considering David even said something saying how gross their home was. Yet I can't completely accept that Christine's home was messy like that too, the overpowered proceeded. They connected a video of Michael T and Tony Padron examining what is going on a live stream. We were really told by higher-ups in the show that our home should be cleaner, Michael T made sense of. So that is really when Mother began employing help also. The truth is that of that assertion is, I get it, Tony told in. Since you could get social administrations calling you in light of the fact that your home is somewhat chaotic and it was on TV, sister spouses watchers felt amazed at the admission. Watchers recognized that wrecks occurred occasionally, particularly with such an enormous family. However, it was demonstrative of a lot bigger issue on the off chance that the organization wanted to intercede. Remarks included. Their homes ought not be that foul where tender loving care is stressed over youngster administrations being called more than once. However, individuals have given such a lot of poo to Mary in light of the fact that she prefers her home spotless and altogether. Assuming I needed to suppose, tender loving care or whoever likely said individuals would call CPS since fans are insane. I'm certain they didn't mean their home was abominable to the point that they would move their children removed, yet that skeptics single out everything under the sun. Keep thinking about whether that is one more motivation behind why Robin didn't film inside her home, haha. She wasn't going to spend more cash on something like cleaners. Sister spouse's Maddie earthy colored offers posts miserable sentiments. Sister spouse's star, Maddie earthy colored brush has as of late shared more insights regarding her life off-screen. Honestly, she battles to comprehend when a relationship is really poisonous since she was presented to individuals she shouldn't have been. Alongside her appearance on Connections, she additionally shares a portion of the miserable sentiments she has subsequent to losing her sibling, Post Brown. Maddie earthy colored brush needs genuineness. Without a doubt, sister spouse's star, Maddie earthy colored brush has left her imprint as she has taken a position against her father, Kody Brown. Since she is implementing limits of regard to safeguard herself and her children from connections that aren't smart for her, Kody isn't welcomed. Furthermore, fans value the steps that Maddie is making with her mother, Janelle Brown, with Tata Ranches. In any case, they are being veritable about battling along the way while they are getting everything adjusted. Maddie has begun a webcast, The Legitimate Society. According to the portrayal, go along with us as we explore the ordinary real factors of life. Apparently, she believes an open stage should talk about crude data without judgment. In like manner, Maddie needs legitimate, deferential conversations about points that can be hard. During a new episode, she discussed the miserable sentiments she stood up to with after her sibling, Post Earthy Colored's demise. Maddie Earthy Colored offers posts miserable sentiments. On Maddie Earthy Colored Brush's digital broadcast, The Genuine Society, she talks about an underhanded that the vast majority in our general public succumb to each day. She shares that powerhouses have changed the game for how individuals view their lives. Maddie communicates how miserable she is that web-based entertainment has turned into a feature reel so that the world might see. Tragically, it has made an impact that slants how individuals view one another. Since everybody is by all accounts normally attracted to correlation, Maddie shares an extremely miserable memory she has of post-Brown. Unquestionably, she realizes that nobody has everything sorted out. In any case, she knows that when examination becomes consuming, it is a main consideration in emotional wellness. For example, Post was tormented with the correlation game. Garrison's reality won't ever have the goods. Tragically, Sister Spouse's star, Maddie Earthy-Colored Brush, pondered how much virtual entertainment burdened Post-Brown while he was alive. Honestly, after Post's passing, Maddie made a colossal change in her virtual entertainment presence. According to she, that resembled something major. After my sibling passed on, I quit doing channels. He used to discuss to such an extent. He contrasted himself with web-based entertainment. What's more, he generally, and this is the sort of thing every one of my kin have discussed and my mother, he generally felt like he was behind in life. Maddie Earthy-Colored offers Post's battle. Then, at that point, Maddie Earthy-Colored adds, so that was the correlation game like, where you are a major part of your life, your profession, he generally felt like he was inadequate. He would discuss it and he was like Instagram, virtual entertainment is a feature reel. Furthermore, you need to recollect that. What's more, assuming that you took a gander at Instagram, you would think his life was great. He had his battles. It's thus, in this way, so essential to recall what you are taking a gander at isn't the truth. Furthermore, the correlation between that individual, you can't. Then, she gives a statement, you can't contrast your section 1 with another person's part 10. Since it is totally different. Maddie expresses, what's for them is for themselves as well as what's for you is for you. Furthermore, it's not possible for anyone to take that from you. On TikTok, somebody reminds others, correlation is the criminal of bliss. Another person adds, that makes me miserable for Post. All we at any point saw was a given child and sibling, and he was still so youthful. Someone else says, I converse with such countless young fellows who think their mid-20s is past the time to completely change them. They truly trust that stuff. Somebody challenges, we need to change that story for them. Another TikToker praises Maddie Brown, I'm so happy she's discussing this. I find virtual entertainment is where individuals get discouraged and look at their lives. It's a genuine article we don't discuss. Taking care of the correlation game. While it is a characteristic detestable, the correlation game needs to remain in line. Maddie Earthy-Colored Brush suggests that individuals make a stride back and challenge the normal practices. All things considered, she realizes reality can be misdirecting and it is critical to require investment away from the organized lives individuals show via online entertainment. She says to enjoy reprieves and comprehend when it is an impulse to be discontent with life. All things considered, she centers around having appreciation right where she is. Nonetheless, she actually plans and takes a stab at objectives simultaneously. Another person remarks on YouTube, Maddie, you are insightful past your years. Someone else adds, I wouldn't fret encircling myself with individuals who are showing improvement over me, yet the key is to be propelled by them as opposed to being desirous. Also, somebody recollects the fortune of satisfaction, the key to having everything, is realizing that you as of now do. Albeit some Sister Spouse's fans are as of now finished with the web recording, others think that it is reviving. One fan says they found an unexpected, yet wonderful treat in Maddie Brown's digital broadcast. They say, I'm not a webcast individual or on the other hand on the off chance that I truly need explicit data from a specialist, I'll put it on 2x speed so I can get it over with. This digital recording is very surprising. Came for a Sister Spouse's tea, simply tell the truth, yet certainly remaining for the credibility and integrity of these ladies. Much obliged to you for putting this discussion out into the world.